Welcome back. Let's now talk about the spread operator. We can use the spread operator to basically expand an array into all its elements. So basically unpacking all the array elements at once. Now let's say that we have an array that creating array. So giving name and this array is equal giving array elements as 4, 5 and then 6. Now we want to create a new array based on this way. And now I want to add some elements before this array. So we would need to loop over this array. Now let's write here again const. So now I am using here array. So for that here I am placing 1, 2 and then 3. And now I want to display all these array elements here. So for that we need to write that array of 0th element and then array of first element and then array of second element. So next write console.log. So let's see the result. Inspect here. Reload. Now see that it displayed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what we are giving 1, 2, 3 and the array of 0th element 4, first element 5 and then second element 6. That's displayed. So this is how we are adding one array elements to another array. Now here in ES6 we have a special operation that we will write like this in a easy way using the spread operator. Let's see that by writing const, I'm giving the name new array that is equal. Here writing 1, 2 and then now I am giving here 3 dots. That is the spread operator sign. So these 3 dots and then write here the name of the array. So that is this. Here basically we are expanding the array. So let's write console.log new array and then now reload. See here the result is 1, 2 and then 4, 5, 6. So that's what we have given here 1, 2 and then the spread operator using array that is 4, 5, 6 that displayed here. Let's see that if I removing this spread operator now reload. See here displayed that 1, 2 and then the length of the array. If we click on this, it displayed here the array elements that are displayed here. So use the spread operator. We have the entire array elements. So that's why we are using the spread operator. So this is the first situation and then we have the second situation also. That is when we pass arguments into functions. For example, let us say that we wanted to basically log all these elements in new array. So for that simply write here console.log. I'm expanding new array. So for that write the spread operator and then new array. Let's see the result. Reload. See here it displayed the same what we have given in new array 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. It displayed all the elements in the new array. Now let us create an array with one more food item in the main menu of the array. So that is this one, this main menu. And so basically we want to create a new menu here. So let's write const giving new menu. We need to create new one. So for that, and write this spread operator restaurant dot main menu. Then now let's log this into console.log new menu. Now let's reload. See here, it displayed the main menu items. All these three pizza, pasta, and risotto. And now I want to add here one more. So that is let's write capital this one. And I am writing this is a string. So now let's reload. So now it will be added here. So this is the new menu. This is the main menu that we have in restaurant, and now this is the new menu that what we updated, and we added this one also. So it displayed this. So this is the way how we declaring the spread operator. And next let's learn about two important use cases of the spread operator, which is to create shallow copies of arrays and to merge two arrays together. So let's write here copy array. Now let's write that const. I am using here main menu. This is for main menu copy. So like this, and then this is equal. We have now we have all the main menu elements. So for that, restaurant dot main menu. And now I will show you that how to join the two arrays. For joining two arrays, this is copy, this is for joining, right? Const menu, giving the name menu, and then I want to join this starter menu and the main menu. So for that, let's write use the spread operator and then restaurant dot starter menu. And so now we need to write that main menu. So again use spread operator, restaurant dot main menu. Now let's log this into console.log menu. Now check the result, reload. See here, it displayed all the elements that we have in this starter menu, and that 1, 2, 3, 4, this 4 are starter menu, and again this pizza, these 3 are main menu. It displayed array length of 7. So this is how we join the two arrays like one array. And so now here the spread operator works on arrays, but that's not entirely true, because actually spread operator works on iterables also. Now what is an iterable means there are different iterables in JavaScript. We talk all of them by the end of the course. But now iterables are things like all arrays, strings, maps or sets, but not of objects. So basically most of the built-in data structures in JavaScript are now iterables, but except objects. Let me actually write that here for you. Write iterables that are arrays, strings, maps, and sets, but not objects. Here the strings are also iterables, so we use spread operator on strings also. So let's write here const string equal. I'm giving the name Priya and then give const creating new array letters equal. Here using spread operator and then this string. Now I need the empty string and then I'm giving yes. Console.log. Let's reload. Here we see that the string is now displayed as an individual elements just like we expanded. So we unpacked an array. We did the same thing for the string also. Now here we can't use the spread operator using string literals because that is not a place to write all those that expects multiple values separated by a comma. If we write that in string literals, we did that we have expected an unexpected token error. So this is all about how we write strings using the spread operator. And now let's actually write our own function that accepts multiple arguments and then use the spread operator to actually pass those arguments. Now let's add here another method that here giving order pasta. Now in this method I am giving function that function passing arguments as we have to order the ingredients. So for that ingredient 1, ingredient 2, ing2 and then the ing3. And now this block console.log. Here is your delicious pasta with ingredient 1 then the ingredient 2. Now here the ingredient 3. Now let's write here in console. Here is delicious pasta with the literals. Ingredient 1, then the ingredient 2 and now the ingredient 3. Now let's call this function order pasta. Here I am giving the name ingredients and then here write. Here I am using the prompt window to display the ingredients. So write, let's make pasta ingredient 1. Here using prompt. So further write here prompt to display this one. Now let's reload. Here see it displayed let's make pasta ingredient 1 and now let write this for ingredient 2 and then 3 also. Paste for ingredient 2 and then now 3 is 3. Now let's reload. See, reload here enter and then displayed ingredient 1, 2, 3. Now we need to get these array ingredients. Console.log ingredients. So for that I am writing here reload. I am giving the name F and then T and then S. Now it displayed what I have pressed here in the prompt that displayed here FTS. Now let's actually call the function restaurant dot order pasta and then in that write here ingredients of 0th element and then ingredients of first element and then second element. First element then second element. Now we have a spread operator, right? Let's write that to expand the right, spread operator ingredients. Now let's see the result. Right here I'm giving mushrooms and then next ingredient pasta, next cheese. Okay. Now we see that here displayed what I have typed here mushrooms, pasta and cheese. And now here it displayed that this here is your delicious pasta with mushrooms, pasta, cheese. So this is the one. And then here is your delicious pasta with mushroom, pasta and cheese. These two are coming from these lines. 63, this here and now here the spread operator also works on objects that is based on ES 2018. Even though objects are not iterables, it works. Let us see that this is for real world example. And now let's do for objects. Actually, when we doing with arrays, we created a new array. Here, see this new array, and like that, we have to create a new object also. Now let's write here const giving new object. So writing new restaurant. Here in this new restaurant, I'm writing founded in 2000. This is one, and then giving the spread operator. I'm giving the old restaurant, and then the next one is giving founder name. Give anything. Let's pray. Then let's log this into console. New restaurant. Reload. Now let's make this prompt the comments. Now let's reload. Here see all the details are displayed here founded in 2000 and then the restaurant details, and then here see click on this. Here we see that all the restaurant details, this restaurant detail that is displayed here: name, opening hours, location, order delivery, starter menu, all these displayed here. And then here the founder also Priya, that is displayed. So the main menu, order, all this displayed in new object. And now it's done. Now we need to do that shallow copies of arrays using the spread operator. We can do the same with objects. Now let's write that const restaurant copy. We are copying the restaurant details object. Right here the spread operator and then restaurant. And if we want to attempt to change something on the copy, I want to copy the name. So write restaurant copy dot name, that is equal giving Lishika. Write console.log restaurant copy dot name, and then write console.log restaurant dot name. Now let's reload. So here in the restaurant we have the name that this restaurant name, that is Classico Italiano. So now I want to copy that this Lishika. Here we did make a copy of the original restaurant because otherwise, as we learned by the end of the previous section, that changing one object would then also change the other one. So this is the way how we write the spread operator using all these. This is all about the session. I hope that you have learned a lot here. So we'll continue in the next lecture. Thank you.